Something felt off from the very beginning, but nobody could quite put their finger on it. The Invictus Games in Vancouver was supposed to be a celebration, a showcase of resilience, unity, and, at least on the surface, the unwavering partnership between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But as the world watched with eager eyes, whispers began to circulate. Why did Meghan suddenly vanish from the event, leaving behind more questions than answers? Stay with us, because what you're about to discover will change the way you see this royal couple forever. And before we plunge into the heart of this mystery, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss the latest twist in the royal saga. Let's set the scene. Cameras flashed, crowds cheered, and Meghan arrived with that signature Hollywood smile, every inch a star, every gesture seemingly rehearsed perfection. She and Harry held hands, exchanged loving glances, even shared a few playful moments for the cameras. To the public, they looked unbreakable. But have you ever wondered what really happens when the cameras stop rolling? What if their perfect image was only a fragile mask, hiding something much more complicated beneath? Insiders at the event began noticing subtle cracks in the facade. Sure, Meghan dazzled with her charm, and Harry responded with polite affection, but there was a stiffness to their interactions, a formality that felt oddly out of place for a couple who once boasted about their authenticity. Was it exhaustion from the relentless media scrutiny? Or was something deeper brewing between them? Eyewitnesses reported that Harry, usually attentive and warm toward Meghan, seemed distracted, his mind elsewhere. He mingled with athletes, laughed with organizers, but his eyes rarely sought out Meghan unless the photographers demanded it. Why was Harry suddenly so distant? And why did Meghan, usually so comfortable in the spotlight, appear increasingly uneasy, as if she was fighting to maintain control of a situation slipping through her fingers? The tension mounted behind closed doors. Those who moved in the couple's inner circle whispered about icy silences and frustrated exchanges. Was this just the pressure of the games, or was their relationship truly starting to unravel? Then, in a moment away from public view, it happened. Witnesses described a tense confrontation between Harry and Meghan. Voices were raised, emotions ran high, and when the dust settled, Meghan looked visibly shaken. What was said in that private room? Did Harry issue an ultimatum, or did Meghan decide enough was enough? The truth may never be fully known, but one thing became clear. Meghan's departure was not the graceful exit that official statements tried to spin. Within hours, Meghan was gone. The official line claimed she left to reunite with Archie and Lilibet in California, a pre-planned family reunion, nothing more. But those close to the event tell a different story, one where Meghan's exit was not her decision at all. In fact, security staff had already been briefed, and her removal was orchestrated with a kind of precision that suggested urgency, not choice. Why was it so important to remove Meghan from the spotlight at that exact moment? Was her presence no longer an asset, but a liability? Even more shocking was the silence from Invictus Games officials. Jenny Duncan, usually quick to offer diplomatic explanations, said nothing. Was this a calculated move to distance the games from royal drama, or did it signal something even more significant about Meghan's standing within these circles? How did it feel for Meghan, once the centerpiece of every red carpet, to leave not with applause, but in silence? As the dust settled, Harry carried on as if nothing had happened, smiling, shaking hands, and fulfilling his duties as the face of the Invictus Games. Did he feel relief or regret? Was this the beginning of a new chapter for Harry, or just another act in an unfolding royal tragedy? And what does this mean for Meghan, returning to California under a cloud of rumors, her role on the world stage more uncertain than ever? So, what's next for Harry and Meghan? Is their public image finally unraveling, or will they find a way to reclaim the narrative? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The truth behind Meghan's exit is far more complicated than anyone imagined. If you're hungry for more royal revelations and behind-the-scenes drama, don't forget to subscribe, because the story is just getting started.